Melissa Lee.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for the opportunity to take a short call on the Regulatory Systems Amendment Bill put to the House today by Honourable Stephen Joyce, who is the Minister for Regulatory Reforms. So today I speak with particular reference to the portion known as Regulatory Systems Commercial Matters Amendment Bill that relates to the Commerce and Consumer Affairs sector, sir. This bill is, of course, an omnibus bill and one of a package of 3 bills, as a previous speaker has actually said, that contain amendments to legislation that is administered by the Ministry of Business, Innovation and Employment. This bill makes amendments in the Commerce and Consumer Affairs, Communications and Energy and Resources portfolio, and will support the better delivery of New Zealand public services, support productivity growth, and make sure that existing legislation is in fact fit for purpose, that they are regulated by it, sir. This bill will include changes for the financial sector, corporate governance, insolvency, and remove redundant provisions in legislation that are no longer needed for the effective administration and enforcement of law. 2 significant amendments have been proposed in this bill, sir. The first is to allow trusts to set off amounts they owe against amounts owed to them in derivative contracts, thereby reducing the cost of capital. The second is to provide powers of the official SNE to better protect the interest of creditors by widening her powers to challenge sham trusts. And I particularly welcome that, and I look forward to the submissions on this particular elements, because I think protecting the consumers, the creditors, is actually a very important job that we have. So this bill will in particular amend the Companies Act, Friendly Societies and Credit Unions Act and the Takeovers Act to bring them to date and to work for New Zealanders. It is important to reduce costs, and everybody wants to reduce costs, and as you know, often businesses often pass on the costs that actually affect them to consumers, and I think if consumers can actually have reduction in costs, for the businesses, the consumers will in fact benefit as a result. It is also an essential part of our plan to see regulatory systems streamlined and align the law across different entities so that there are no unnecessary hurdles for innovative New Zealand industries to overcome, sir. As the chair of the Commerce Select Committee, I look forward to the submission process and to work constructively with my committee members, so I commend this bill to the House.